Oh. Oh.
All right. We are here. What is going on, guys? And welcome to Trade Skills. Oh, I hate hearing my voice. Welcome to.
I do too.
Why? It's so much of
Christ.
my voice.
I do too.
Why? Hate.
What's with the delay effect?
This
Hate. I'm not hearing it here.
Don't say hate, because now it's going to be hate.
And we don't want that.
I think we're good now. Yeah, I think we're good.
Jesus Christ, that assaulted my senses immediately.
Yeah, we finally got it. So, guys, if it's your first time here on Trade Skills, episode 193, I'm Brandon Bumio. We got Jake over here.
I hide behind my emblem.
I brings the beer. He brings the weird.
Yeah.
That's how the whole system works. But today we're reviewing 6 new beer.
And 6 new weirds. We have
Yes,
6 weirds to review.
it's quite possible.
Yeah. No, I've thought of 6 weirds that we can talk about.
I'm ready.
Oh, I got none. We're just
Oh, you
it's
were
gonna
just
be-
talking shit.
No. I'm gonna come up with 6 weirds to review tonight. And we're gonna review them.
I'm trying to see if
I just don't know when I'm gonna give you the first one.
Restream will actually have the chat. Because supposedly there's a chat in there somewhere.
I don't know.
But maybe nobody's commented yet.
It matters not. Who's watching?
Just you, Jake.
Just me?
Yeah, just you.
Really? Oh shit. Well, shit. Hang on.
All right. Let's
We're
let's,
here.
Let's get into this.
So either way, guys, if you're wondering what this is, every Monday night, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we hang out, we drink beer, and if we don't have anybody to interview, we just drink beer.
Yeah. Or we
Matt, what's up, man?
Sometimes-
Negatory.
sometimes we do bad things.
See, I thought the restream chat was going to work, but sadly, it did
That's
not.
fine. It's all right. Let's can I open it?
Yes, you may open a beer.
Okay. Let's do this one. Let's do the slushy.
Well, tell us what it is, Jake.
Um,
It's working on Facebook.
it says it is
Oh no! Sorry, I have like a restream chat, and it'll tell me like because I stream on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. So it was gonna like put all of them together, but sadly it did not. It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay, so 450 North Brewing Company. Jungle Dragon is the beer.
Jungle Dragon.
Yeah, it says it's a slushy.
I like the logo.
Yeah, so coconut, red prickly pear, passion fruit, pineapple, coconut creme, and dragon fruit.
There, show it up.
Oh.
No, it's on the table cam.
Where the fuck does
That's
that
right
point
here.
to?
On the table cam. Glad I caught the show at the beginning this time. Oh, I need to pull up YouTube stream then. Much better up for mobile.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
You should. That's awful. Very awful. All right, so to keep us from getting inebriated, we're just we're pouring a little bit. If you've not caught the show before, you didn't see. Sometimes we actually pour a whole glass for ourselves, but usually we
that
like to
smells lovely.
we like to pour these little snifters, and we basically put the can in the middle. And if somebody wants to go back and have more, then they're more than welcome to. And if somebody actually hates the beer, they don't have to get any more of it. So, oh hey, thanks.
Yeah, I just know that you're gonna want more of this one, Brandon. got a good color. It's like
You assume too much,
it's,
Jake.
It's orange. It smells great. Cheers. 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 Cheers, you fucker. Jesus Christ. The fuck's wrong with you? You almost ruined everything.
Ooh.
You almost ruined 2023, Brandon.
Ooh, boy.
Is it good?
It hits me right in the taint.
What?
Hits me right in my good spot.
That's tasty. Why are you a snowman?
They can't see that. Okay, I'll allow them to see it. It hits me right in the sweet spot.
It's weird that you. Oh, I don't like how you just drank that. You just like you just,
Well,
you just
you know.
put the glass under your scarf.
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how I hide it. I really just pour it onto my snowy chest.
Jesus, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'm trying out a couple things. And this is one of them. I'm trying to take advantage of it while it's here because sadly, in like 2 or 3 weeks, this whole thing is going to be gone. Happy New Year. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Why am I a snowman? Stop.
All right, Jake, I got you.
I'll be a frog. That's fine.
You can have a frog on your head. Hunter, what's up, cuz? It just said Hunter HF, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's my cuz. We'll both get frogs on our head, Jake. That's okay. Just embrace it.
Get the fuck off. Get the fuck off.
Here, we'll be Dragonborn.
All right, I'll be Dragonborn.
Here, I'll let you take it.
Yeah, cool.
You look great with a beard, Jake. I always told you did.
Look at that beard. Wow. Wow. I look way manlier, but I think it's the Viking helmet, not the beard.
No, I dig it. What you guys drinking on this? I missed
like
it. So we're drinking
I
beer.
love that I put the beer under the beard.
This is called Jungle Dragon Slushy XL. It's a coconut, red prickly pear, passion fruit, pineapple, coconut cream, and dragon fruit sour. That's a mouthful, but it's from 450 North Brewing Company. Did you say where it was out of?
It's on the top. The tippy top. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Columbus, Illinois.
Illinois.
Columbus. Yeah, it's good. It's sour. It hits me right in the good spot. What do you look like this? Yeah, baby Jake. I dig it.
Disney. Look at it.
I like it. Get it in while you can, because like I said, it'll be gone soon.
I'm so Disney.
You are so
weird.
Disney.
I don't like this at all. I feel too animated.
But look how well it does your mouth and everything. It's great. Your eyes are.
It's pretty good.
Give him the smolder, Jake. Give him the smolder look. This is the real smolder. That's the real smolder. All right, Jake, I'm gonna let you.
What's the Jets pizza one? I like Jets pizza.
You just have flaming glasses and you want pizza.
Strange. All right, something else. Give me something else.
There. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey.
Can we smack balloons? We
know.
cannot smack
I wanna
balloons.
Go away.
There.
Why'd you just turn yourself into a gorilla?
Well, you know, it happens, you know.
I'm not. I'm behind the whole. I see. Well, that's weird.
It is. Actually, I like this one. Yeah.
Bunny? Yeah.
I'll let you get some of that. There you go.
Get rid of it.
All right. No.
There we go.
Would you rather be this? Yeah, two monkey dudes just being
Yikes.
monkeying around.
It's
Two
pretty
naked
weird.
guys, 100% naked. Clap. Anybody tuning into the show is just like, what the fuck? Yeah. We knew you were a jackass for a reason. Does it register your tongue? Oh my god. Do that and flail about. Oh god. Oh god. No.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
is. Okay. You ready for there. That's a much better situation, right?
What?
Anyways, all of these beers tonight, Shrek and the Donkey, Brandon don't even need a filter. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, you just kind of look like that already.
You ain't wrong.
All right.
But yeah, all of these were provided by Main Street Liquor, the beer lords themselves. Always keeping us stocked up with the danker, so shout out to those guys. They also gave me some stickers today.
Fun.
Some beer lord stickers.
Fun.
So I can represent. Oh my god, can you guys look? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the color in that?
The color.
Yeah, here I'll
All right.
look down at that color. That is almost not even beer at this point. It's strange. So I'm gonna try something out, Jake.
Okay.
Really?
Let's see.
Okay. All right. What you doing?
Supposed to put a marker on the show.
A marker?
Yeah, so I can go back to it and watch it later.
I see.
Yes.
In that case, we should do something really dumb.
Like,
All right. Do something dumb.
I ain't got nothing. I don't do dumb things. You're the one that does dumb stuff, Brandon. Usually.
Jake, what do you think about the word queef?
I don't like it.
Why?
I just don't like it.
Like moist?
No, it's not one of my words.
I feel like if we're gonna talk about like best words in the English language, I don't know. There are no good
You're so
words.
confused.
I don't like words. Words are dumb.
Energy Pulsar, what's going on?
Hi,
Thanks
hi,
for tuning
hi,
in.
hi.
We are reviewing beer, and just being
We're being silly people because we're silly people, and honestly,
we're
that's
just
all I
being
do.
downright silly. That's what we do.
Right, stop doing that.
You hate this?
Yes. I don't
Well,
like it.
you know,
Drink your goddamn beer so I can open this other one. We're only
that's
we're
fair.
gonna get- we're
That's
gonna
fair.
get exponentially more silly the more beer we drink, and it's important.
It is, yes. Because I'll
so-
bring the beer, you bring the weird,
Right.
as what's listed.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have a lot of weird to give.
Okay.
I have lots of weird to give.
Brandon. And I intend to give lots of weird.
Do you?
Stop. Fix me, goddamn you.
I think stream is cutting out a lot. HRU.
What does HRU mean?
I don't know, but my numbers seem fine on my
I don't know. Huh.
Yeah, no, I've got almost 3,000. Like 20, 24, 27,000. Beer, nice. I have Gulf Crest. Is that the name of the beer?
Gulf Crest.
The beer, like the main brewery where you're from? We're in Nashville, so all of these, none of these are Nashville. Well, we've got what, one of these beer are from Nashville, Southern Grist. But we don't try to do just purely local beer. We like to do pretty much all beer. We love all beer.
Yes. All right. Okay. So
We are great. Jake is just really pushing me to
drink your goddamn beer.
Jake just wants me to drink the beer.
Drink the goddamn beer.
Tell them, Jake.
Drink the beer.
Okay.
Have you got it out of your system?
Can I open this yet?
Yeah.
All right. I feel better now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell them about this, and then I'm pouring it in your glass.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and drink it up.
So, this is from Einstock.
Einstock is like this really cool brewery in northern Iceland.
Oh,
I actually went there not too long ago.
Gulf Crest is the name of the alcohol they're drinking.
Ooh. Gulf Crest.
Is that like a whiskey or what is that? A bourbon, a vodka?
It's a miscellaneous alcohol. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So Einstock. This is so Einstock's once per year winter ale. It says Sir from Ladur, Iceland. I can't pronounce their city.
That's a rough one, Jake.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be bad. So anyway, it says here on the back, in Iceland, winter is not something we fear. It is something we embrace. We celebrate this with our super limited edition winter ale, brewed with smoked Icelandic barley and hand-picked spruce tips. It's the perfect ale to inspire you to face the elements because winter is coming and it tastes delicious.
I like the label. It's got like a Santa Viking.
Oh yeah, Santa Viking. Yeah.
Show it to them. They can't see that. You have to go down to the table.
God damn it.
Yeah. The table view, man. I love it.
Santa Viking. Yeah. So anyway,
Grain alcohol. Okay. You drinking that hard stuff. I see.
Yeah, anyway, so
I used to drink a lot of golden grain, which is what, 100, 180?
No.
Something like that. So that's like 151. It's not quite, it's strong, but it's, it's like Bacardi 151 or something. It's up there, but it ain't no golden grain. It ain't no,
man.
What was the other one that was like the really?
I think people should just drink whatever they feel like drinking.
No, it'll get you there for sure. It'll get you there. Jesus, Jake, what's up with his head?
Huh? Because fuck you.
Because fuck me, right?
It's all right. There we go.
So worst case scenario, Jake, if you want to do
Cheers.
AI storytelling.
Oh, we're not doing that.
No, I mean, but I created a scene for that just in case.
I know. I mean, we could go the AI storytelling route because it is pretty good, but like, man, I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty malty. It's good.
Yeah.
Definitely tastes roasted barley.
Spruce tips and
It's
smoked
a
Icelandic
little-
barley.
It's a little bit sprucey. A little bit.
It's a Christmas tree beer.
Mm-hmm.
Focus, Jake.
What?
No phones.
What do you mean no phones? No phones me, no phones you?
Focus.
But Brandon, I have to peruse Instagram. Otherwise, I go insane.
But these viewers don't know why you're just tapping out all of a sudden.
I didn't tap out.
Go like this.
Mm-hmm.
And completely quiet.
That's what I do sometimes. Otherwise, I'll go completely mad, and you wouldn't like me when I'm completely mad, Brandon. Why would you just do that randomly?
Because it gets you flustered.
It's pointless.
No, the Jake Fluster meter. We're up to 2 now.
Get rid of that. If I ever see that meter again, I quit. All right.
You're up to 3, Jake.
I'm fucking pissed.
You're up to 3 now.
Get rid
this
of
is
it,
a new
goddamn
thing.
you get rid of it.
It's for whenever when viewers say something and it it bothers you, or I say something that gets you riled up. Like the time when we were talking about people cultivating people's poop in Africa.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Yeah, I'm not talking about that."
Mm-hmm.
But I tried to, but you didn't want to hear any of that.
No. It's. I mean, sometimes you can bring up a topic that is just like that's an ignorable one, And
No way, they're not ignorable. I want to hear your response to them.
Fuck off.
I want to hear what you think about it.
No, see, I feel like a conversation is required to be like a two-way. It's a two-way thing, and so therefore, it's equal. It's on each of us equally to present a topic that we both want to talk about. And if you give me something that I don't want to talk about, then you're not going to get a lot of conversation out of me.
Okay, all right.
And that's not really my fault. I'd say it's equally your fault.
Well, I mean, how am I supposed to know if you don't want to talk about it unless I mention it?
Well, I feel like mention whatever comes to mind. But then, if I consider it in poor taste and choose to ignore it.
Well, that's fine.
You know?
Then I hit that button there, and
I guess, but we just have to move on to something that, that's
right.
like, I don't know. A lot of things out there that I'm just not.
You don't like talking about anything sexual, or anything dealing with flatulence, or anything dealing with burps or body.
I don't lay out all my. I don't want.
These are these are
All
things
right,
that
now-
anybody who's a normal
this is-
viewer of the show would know.
All right, just what I don't want to listen to, what I don't want to talk about, and it's like I feel like you're ruining. We're losing viewers right now.
Are you crying about it, Jake?
Let's just talk about something else.
That's okay, Jake. We're gonna go back to the beer. This Christmas tree of a beer from Einstock. It's their winter ale, which they only make once a year, and it's basically got this like Viking, but they gave them elf ears and a Santa hat. So I dig that. And you're right. That's definitely a name to try to read. You fucking slam that font in there, man. It's like drizzled. It's like it's like dug in.
Look at these cats doing.
I'm still here. Thank you, Energy Pulsar.
Look at these cats doing drugs.
Well, they can't see cats doing drugs, Jake.
I just googled cats doing drugs, and I got all these.
So Energy
cats
Pulsar,
doing
where are you from? You don't have to say exactly what city or state or. Yeah, you just say like, oh, I'm from Ireland, or I'm from Scotland, or.
Where are you from, Brandon?
I guess I should just see where Gulf Crest is. I'm assuming Gulf is like the Gulf of Mexico, but Gulf is Gulf is a big.
I don't know.
There's many Gulfs out there. Boy, that one's got some kick to it, man. What are we looking at? What ABV are we looking at? 8%. Yeah, that makes sense then. That makes sense. I'm wondering where. That makes sense. No. Where is that secondary phone? I know not where it went. I was going to use that to. Florida, right on, right on. We used to live pretty close to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Southwest Georgia.
You can't prove that we're not in Florida right now.
Suega, as they said it. And so we're an hour from Florida, an hour from Alabama. Gulf Crest is the name of the alcohol. Yeah, I figured that, but I figured Gulf, was in the name. It could allude to the location as well, which could be the Gulf of Mexico, which is, the whole Florida, Gulf Shores, Alabama, Pensacola, that whole kind of area. Panama City. Mm-hmm. That was not too far away. Jake, focus.
I'm trying to think of something. Trying to think of some sort of thing.
No. Let's continue on with it.
I'll talk about. I've got this upcoming trip to Europe coming in 3 months, which is exciting. Oh yeah, you're going back too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you going again?
So the plan is that my Aunt Gina is getting married.
Gina.
Shout out, we love you, Aunt Gina. But this is her 9th try or something like that at
marriage.
Yeah. This is her 9th go at it.
Really?
Something like that,
Jesus Christ.
She loves hard and she loves quick, and to each their own. So she's getting married.
Other 8 husbands dead, or just divorced?
I can't say.
Like.
I can't say whether, Anyways, she's not a black widow, we'll say that.
Oh, okay.
But I started traveling, and she fell in love with Ireland. She met some Irish people, and she said she got inspired by my travels, because she had never traveled out of the country prior to me kind of doing it. She said I inspired her. Anyways, she's getting married in Ireland. I think she's getting married in Ballina is the name of the town. And so sometime in April, I think it's like the 18th to the something. Anyways,
Right.
like the day after your birthday? Yours is the 17th?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Be flying into Ireland, Dublin,
When are you
Ballina.
going? Are you gonna be here for my party?
If it's,
The 17th.
I should still be here the 17th.
Yes. Yes, it's gonna be.
You won't though. I thought you were going to be going on a trip.
No, I am. I'm getting back on the 17th, which is my birthday. So I'm leaving town
On the 2nd, flying from here to New York.
Right.
And then from New York, I'm flying to Rome. And then from Rome, I'm going to hang out in Rome for Holy Week, I guess.
Dude, you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss Semana Santa.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with some. I'm gonna. My goal is to meet nuns.
Well, you can meet those on Broadway. There's so many nuns on
I
Broadway.
don't want those nuns. I want to meet. And I don't even mean this in a bad way. I just want to like vibe with nuns, and but like around Easter time in Rome. I'm really not kidding.
Well, you're going to see what appears to be a KKK member everywhere because that's a very Semana Santa thing.
Right.
I don't know if that's just Spain, but I think that's kind of all over.
This is
Europe?
Rome.
Not Spain. But
No, I was in Spain for Semana Santa.
Why did you fucking cough on my finger?
I
I put
didn't.
my finger here.
Thank
and you. Went
you.
and coughed on my finger.
Thank you. Thank you.
You bastard. No, so but I don't know.
all right. Okay.
What?
We have so many tingle voices.
Yeah, I mean, we got, I think we just got just the two.
Just the two.
Yeah. We got,
Seems like more. I feel like one. Oh well, that's actually
we got to keep that
that's
one.
Beetle. That's not Tingle.
Is it?
Yeah, those are both Beetle.
So we have no tingle then.
We can get some.
So eventually, Jake, I'm planning on all these sound files will have graphics that'll pop up temporarily, and I'll work that out within the next couple weeks. I think that when it has "thank you," something else pops up, kind of like I hit one button and I used a green screen graphic for. Let's see.
By this one, well, he's a green screen graphic over. I don't know how he came back on, but here I am doing the Street Thomas thing. And yeah, so Joseph Thomas bringing you. It's actually Brandon Thomas, but this is a multi-layered green screen kind of deal.
I don't know. It's kind of weird without
is a
having the actual green
multi-layered
screen
green.
behind us. I mean, it works okay, but I feel like the quality of it is less than with the green screen. But
Well, yeah, it
but
is.
actually,
It is. So
it's still not bad. It's a good little quick effect.
it is, and we have a whole green screen over there that I actually want to use. I want this to
I
be
do wanna use the main
I want
green
this to be
screen.
shelves to kind of display things that are kind of important to our show.
We can put like embalmed carcasses of like like we can have like a severed hand floating in a jar.
Yeah.
I really want one.
Okay. So
And,
energy pulsar. I know you're just now tuning in, and it just looks like a bunch of schmucks, a bunch of
I'm not
troglodytes,
schmuck. You're schmuck.
drinking and reviewing beer. But normally our show, kind of the premise of the show is that we find passionate and talented people. We drink beer with them, interview them, pick their brain, and do this all while we drink beer with them. Get them buzzed up, and by beer 4, beer 5, shit starts to get a little funny.
Sometimes,
and,
depending on the beer, by beer too.
depending on their personality, they might be wild right off the rip. You missed Vidalia, and you missed Vag whenever she came on. I think you were really sick at that point, but
Oh yeah, it was after my motorcycle wreck.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you missed that one,
shit
but that was
sucked.
a wild
I
episode.
was in so much pain.
Yeah. We
I
could
remember-
hear you.
I remember I was just like, oh god, the pain. Just randomly, like I was like laying on the couch in there while you guys were in here, and I was just like, oh, it hurts.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, I was so. Fortunately, most of the injuries were fairly superficial, but you don't realize how badly that shit shakes up your body. You know, I mean,
That's a boozy boy, Jesus.
it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like I feel like it's like somebody hit my skeleton with a sledgehammer, and it just like the whole thing like rattled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what that felt like. I mean, it was like my entire body hurt to move. But
You were
really the physical injuries were pretty minor mostly. but it was more of a whole body experience.
You like
I'd say.
Four Locos? No, not really.
Let's do a Four Loco night where we pick out the best Four Loco
I mean,
flavor.
there's
Where we
really
drink,
only like a
all-
handful of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's like 5 or 6, but I think we need to get all of them, and then I'm not even kidding. I've been begging you to do like a trash beer night since we started this. Where we
You heard
just,
him,
like,
energy.
where
He
we
just
just,
said
like-
trash beers.
Well, not
He's talking
necessarily-
shit about
not
your Four
just-
Locos.
Not just trash beers. I mean, like just like I want to have a night where we get gas station drunk, and like we'll have like a Mad Dog 2020, Thunderbird, a Four Loco, and like maybe like 2 malt beers.
I mean, we've had stuff like that before.
yeah, entirely because of Alan.
Yeah, we had
But-
Alan. He was supplying us like it was like a viewer.
Yeah, he liked to fuck.
Viewer
us,
submitted beers, but they
like-
were hidden. We couldn't tell what they
like, he
were.
would,
And
like,
we had
he would like tape the whole bottle so that it was, and we had to like guess what kind of beer it was.
trash beer
Yeah,
night.
dude,
no,
I really want to. And then
I vote C.
We'll have like shots of Fireball and like we'll go.
We're gonna be
into-
fucking miserable at the end of the night.
We'll go into it knowing we're gonna get severely fucked up, and then I think at the very end we should like drop acid around drink number 4. You know,
That sounds awful,
So that
Jake.
we just like see God and hate ourselves. You know,
Well, I mean, no.
come
no.
on.
Pass.
Brandon,
I feel like Four Locos is already on the spectrum already. Like it's already working towards where I don't want to be. LOL, Four Loco is blackout in a can.
Yeah,
the
it's-
most I've drank
I have a
at
story-
once
I have
is
a story
2.
about this actually. I remember I was in
We're talking about
college.
sharing like 4 or 5 of them.
Do you remember Tag? Right.
Yes.
Well, me and Tag are really college friends. Like that's kind of. I mean, it's mostly we hung out when I was like 21.
Right.
And anyway, I was just barely 21, and we were all hanging out at my place, and we were very broke, and we each had I think $5 to our name, and we needed to get as drunk as possible for $5. So we Tag was like me, Tag, and Andre. Do you remember Andre?
Yes.
Yeah. And we were like, well, Tag was like, there's this thing we used to do called sidewalk slams. And I was like, what's that? And it's basically you buy a 40 and you buy a Four Loco, and you chug half of the 40 and pour the Four Loco into the 40 and then drink that. Pretty gnarly.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
so
sounds
we did-
completely. That sounds like hobo drinks.
Yeah, no, it is. It's
that
bad.
that
It's
sounds like Viv's drink of
yeah,
choice.
it's pretty bad. It's in fact terrible. I remember we were all in a dilapidated treehouse in the woods, and
As every horror story goes.
yeah, and we broke the rail and fell off the treehouse, and
On Four Locos.
yeah, it was okay. Nobody got hurt, but yeah, I got drunk enough to fall out of a treehouse on that. It was a weird night. It was also storming. We were in the treehouse in the middle of a rainstorm. We were just soaking wet, drinking Four Locos.
I mean,
It was pretty bad.
I've had my moments.
I think we were all like hungover sick the next day, but also like physically sick from being out in a rainstorm all night. You know, yeah.
I've definitely had my moments. We had a big storm here when we were in Albany. It was not the first storm, but the second storm.
I know the storm of which you speak.
Right. And yeah, so I had all of these beer at my house. I think I had 2 cases, so we're looking at 64 beer, right? Something
Didn't
like
you-
that.
Didn't you like go?
No, 48.
Didn't you like just like stand in the lake?
Yes. So I've got 48 beer, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're all like small batch, or they're all like craft brew beers. And I know this storm is going to be serious because the last one we had, we lost power for like 10 to 12 days or something stupid like that. So I'm like, this time it's going to be that bad. I'm going to prep. I've got all this beer and it's going to go bad. Yeah, we will. I was like, I got all this beer. It's going to go bad. I need to drink it. So I just started drinking it because I knew we were going to be without power. And I was like, fuck it, you know? And at some point, so we lived right across the street from this thing called a lime sink. It was a sinkhole. You know, it probably was what? 20, 20 feet deep, but it was probably like 2 football fields long. It
I
was
really
just a
did
big,
like lime sinks. They're pretty cool.
yeah, just a big massive pothole, multiple football fields big.
It's cool. They're like they like turn into little parks.
Yeah, but
Because the
when
land
it
is
rains
useless.
heavy, they
Yeah.
turn into ponds. So I'm
it
sitting in the
sucks.
middle of this pond, pissed drunk, and it's pouring. The wind's blowing so crazy that the waves it creates waves, like these beautiful waves on the pond. And yeah,
Sharks. Were there sharks?
no, I'm sitting down in this thing, and it's probably only coming up to like, maybe the bottom of my chest. So it's not super deep. It's probably like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet deep. And yeah, super, super drunk. At one point a tree falls down, because there's like tornadoes and shit. So a
Yeah.
tree falls down, and I like climb up the tree, and I'm just drunk laying down in this tree that's laying like this. It's like half of it stuck onto to another tree. I'm all the way up here, and then
Yeah.
my stray
It's a lot of
cat
fun.
that we named Thorn climbs up, and he's just like hanging out with me while I'm drinking beer. It's pouring rain like crazy. I think the worst I've done is taking 3 shots each time my friend got into a fight on Naruto. Got on a fight? Yeah. I'll move that just a smidge. It said, I think the worst I've done is taking 3 shots each time my friend got into a fight on Naruto. As I was watching him, ended up killing half a bottle of Everclear. Everclear will do that. That's the same thing as basically Golden Grain. Everclear. They're the same ABV.
I really insist that we do a trash beer night.
A trash beer night.
Like a trash beer night where we'll have a shot. We'll have a few bad shots of bad things.
Climb the
like-
tree to get away from the piranhas. Yeah,
So like we'll
it's
have
a wild night.
We'll have a shot of Malort, a shot of Fernet, a shot of. I guess we can do a Fireball, and I hate Fireball.
No, we're gonna do a Boone's Farm night
What?
where all we drink is like really shitty sweet. What's that wine called? What are those wines called? Like really shitty wines.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like, yeah, Boone's Farm. That's like back in the days, he would get like drunk as shit on Boone's Farm. Yo, Tim Kim, what's going on? Hope the biz is doing good. I saw you post all those Christmas photos with all your kids,
Bleh.
and also Energy Pulsar.
Brandon.
I fuck with Naruto.
Naruto's great.
Yes,
Um,
Boruto's pretty good too. But
I hadn't watched it.
yeah,
I just I was
Bigfoot and box wine. Hey man, we are doing Asian beer and wine tasting on the 16th of January. So towards the end of this month, I will be
That's cool.
back in Albany. My last trip, I got spread kind of thin, so I didn't get a chance to go see you. Every night, I was meeting with somebody. I wasn't there for very long, but every night I was kind of meeting with somebody or had something planned. So I didn't get a chance to work it out. But
It's quite possible I'll be there on the 16th.
yeah, it is quite. You're taking a lot of trips back. But Bigfoot and box wine. So I'm not a fan of box wine. So we'll see how that goes. So pour this beer up. Here, actually, I'll read it up because you've been pouring the last two. This one is Southern Grist Brewing.
Southern greased.
Here, I'll
Greased.
Southern Grist Brewing. It is Nashville, Tennessee beer. It's almost half normal. It's got two eyeballs on it.
Mm-hmm. I would
With-
describe myself as almost half normal.
And the almost half normal written here makes it look kind of like eyebrow. So I see what you guys are doing there. It says, keep cold, drink fresh, show your crazy eyes. A dry stout brewed with a blend of roasted malts, flaked barley, and fuggle hops. That sounds like something
Fuggle.
straight out of Harry Potter.
Fuggle Ops.
Ooh, fuggle hops. I do like some fuggle hops. Yeah, so Nashville, Tennessee. I was trying to see an ABV. Okay, 4.4. So it is
Dry
it is a dry stout, 4.4. So I almost stopped watching. Well, actually, I was reading it because it hadn't happened yet in the anime. But my homeboy Jiraiya, and I'm not going to do any spoilers, but if you know, you know.
He died. It sucked.
Yeah, dude, come on, man, come on.
What? Everybody knows he died. Everybody knows that.
Mama Sharon, what's going on? How you doing?
That was like that aired like 10 years ago. Everyone knows. All right. Give it.
Some people are just now trying out Naruto for the first time.
No,
they're out
they're
there.
rewatching it for the 5th time. That's don't. I'm not even kidding. All right, now get. Let's give the camera our best crazy eyes and then cheers. Yeah.
Yes. Hold on, you go first.
Okay. No, we get. All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess we should zoom in and then we. All right. Crazy eyes.
That's your crazy eyes. Okay, here I
They
go.
look crazy. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. All right.
This is like a shaking head.
Saluta, 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 salute.
It's a nice smell. Prop Southern Grist. I haven't tasted it yet, but
It's pretty all right. It's not bad.
oh yeah, nice roasty
Oh,
boy.
it's S. Traxler. Hi
Yeah,
there,
I'm
Mom. MS, yeah.
So this is
S.
a Irish dry stout.
Irish dry stout.
Imperial stouts.
I want to talk a little bit more.
Do you know
about
where Imperial stouts came from?
the Empire?
Do you know the story of Imperial stouts?
The Empire? They're brewed by the Empire.
Kind of. They're actually brewed for the Empire, or more so for
I'm aware of it.
for the Russian soldiers. The English were making beer, and the Russian soldiers were always like, "Bro," as Russians do, "Bro, I need stronger beer.
Well,
This like really weak English beer that you have, it's trash.
I think
It's
roast-
trash. We need some good stuff." So the English are like, "All right," and the Irish were like, "All right." So they started making these stronger beers, and they started calling them Imperial because the Imperial soldiers are the ones who were asking for it.
Yep. I was really referring to the Galactic Empire. Star Wars. You know? They invented the Imperial Stout.
Funny enough, the Imperial Stout has existed long before Star Wars was ever a thing.
No.
It's a common misconception,
in a
actually.
galaxy a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Damn, you got my ass on that
Yeah,
one.
a long time ago. Gotcha.
You got my ass on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Why do you keep looking at this map?
Well, because I want to talk more about our trip to our upcoming trips to Europe.
Okay.
So my plan for this.
I usually
gonna-
avoid beer as it's so easy to kill a pack of them, and they cost a lot. True, depends on what you buy, though.
They are kind of expensive. I mean,
Yeah. So
I'd
we
say.
don't really drink beer to. We don't really drink beer to get drunk. This does cost a lot. We bought 6 beers today, and it cost us about what, 40 something bucks total.
I'm gonna say something controversial, and that's like, if I'm actually trying to get drunk, I usually just go to work. I'm really not kidding.
You can't say that on. You can't say that on a.
Why not?
Because what if somebody from work's listening? And they're like, he gets drunk at work.
Well, I mean, okay.
Fired.
So I don't actually
Fired.
drink while I'm working, but like I go to the place I work. I mean, I'm a bartender, so like I go to the place that I work, and then like I just drink for free, and then like I stop. Get rid of him.
Why don't you like them? That's me. I was the bee.
I know you were the bee, but anyway, I work at the bee. That place called the bee. All right, don't give me any silly shit right now. No, stop.
You don't want to be corn, Jake?
No, I'm hiding. I refuse. I'm getting out.
That's okay. I'll do it.
God damn it.
we're both him.
I-
There can't be 2 Sullys.
Stop. Stop it. I don't want it.
Poor Jake.
I don't want this.
Poor ball, Jake.
I don't want this.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So really, like, I mean, I don't know. I also, to be honest, I don't really like beer in the way that I used to.
Right.
It's a bit. I mean, I tend to really prefer cocktails. To be completely honest, I mean, like, one of my usual things when I'm not, like when I'm out and about is I'll just get a basic-ish beer and like shots of tequila.
Okay.
You know?
And I kind of prefer that generally to craft beer than usual.
There are some craft beers that I love that are, readily available enough, and I'll drink them a lot of times. Like, stop. Stop. Why do you hate it so much, Jay?
Thing and you keep distracting everything.
Here, you can talk, but you'll be Bob.
I don't want this. Stop. That sounds great, Jake. I don't like it. I don't know. All right.
There.
Give me monkey.
There's no monkey.
There's no monkey anymore?
Here, you can be
Baby.
Give me baby. Give me baby.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we can only let people endure baby for like a couple seconds because it's insane. It is quite insane. What about banana? Banana. I want to hear banana. I want to hear what banana is. Where is it at? It's right there. It's right there. I want to hear it. Banana? What does it do? Banana! That's okay. I like doing Alice.
Better? Alice? Yeah, okay. Wow. That's kind of weird, actually. It makes it weirder if I do. Hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Yeah, well, we can do this. Let me, this is so weird. Alright, give me a different voice. I'm gonna take my headphones off because I have a hard time. I mean, I just would take it off of here myself. Yeah, because I keep hearing myself in here, and it's a bit of a delay. It makes it hard. I do that to hear myself just to make sure it's actually going through. Well, right, you want to be the narrator, Jake. Yeah, alright, put me on something and let me stay on the thing for.
But something was not so annoying on getting there. You can hear the narrators like, okay, yeah, that's not bad. All right, okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? You're talking about your upcoming trip. Yes, the upcoming trip to Europe. I'm flying from Nashville to New York City, from New York City to Rome, and then Rome to Greece. I don't have example of living in Greece, but if you have recommendations, give them to me, because I know you were just there. But mind you, I went to Greece and went to Mykonos, and then went to Athens. If you want to do islands, you're looking at spending either a lot of time riding in ferries, or what I found is strange. So we looked at going to Crete, right? And we also looked at going to another island. I don't remember which one it was, but we were going to go to another island. And where the plane lands, you're going to have to take like a 30 to 45 minute like taxi or bus today to get to the city. Iceland was like that, and then you're gonna have to go all the way back to fly back to where you're going from. So you're gonna spend a couple hours just in transportation and a small amount of money. Iceland was like that. Like you could get, so I got into Iceland. I flew from New York to Reykjavik for like $250, right? Yeah, but then you get there and you realize the Reykjavik airport is 2 hours away from Reykjavik, and it's a $40 bus ride. And then they start adding shit up, and you're like, Jesus, I should have right. It's also about totally done the round trip. You're now like a $320 ticket or something, right? Yeah, 330 or I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
I think I spent less than 330, but more than 320. I don't know. But and then getting to in the airport that flew from New York to Reykjavik was out of the way. It was from Newark, which is actually 40 minutes north of New York City, right?
Right.
And and so I had to factor in a train to Newark, which was like $20, $30, right? One way.
Right.
And so I mean, really, by the time I actually got from New York City to Iceland, I had spent like $400. I might as well have flown anywhere else in Europe, honestly. Iceland there's nothing about it that's cheap.
I think Iceland, if you're just going to, if you've got, yeah, you're right. Nothing about it's cheap, but everybody I know who's went to Iceland,
so cool.
they just got a rental car.
Yeah. I actually did not go the rental route, but
I think that Iceland kind of works out the same way
I was
as
especially broke.
most of Scandinavia. as far as food goes,
I did not. So I'm a bit of a foodie, you know. I mean, I eat a lot, and I always eat at nice places, you know. And Iceland was kind of like, to me at least, in Reykjavik, and maybe I just went to the wrong places. And I did try. I will say I did try some local stuff that was phenomenal. But most of the places I went to in Reykjavik were, you know, I'd be like excited about it. I'd look at the menu, and then I'd go in and I'd order, and I'd be like, ah, damn it, another Applebee's, you know.
oh
It
yeah,
was kind of
like Bennigan style.
yeah, it was very much like, I mean, most of the places reminded me of like an Applebee's. It was like, it reminded me of food here before, like, you know, before local restaurants really. Because you remember, like, back in the 90s, everything was just chains, at least where we
Right.
were from, right? And then, like, you know, I guess like local restaurants eventually became way more popular. And then now chains are dying out. But I don't know.
I want you to see this real quick.
Okay, all right. Yeah, can we put it on the big screen so everybody can see it?
We will. We will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right. So
Uh-huh.
I have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. I'll just talk and you take your time figuring that out. Yeah, man. So I don't know. I did read. I mean, Iceland was by far the best hiking I've ever done, though. And so, I mean, I would love to go again and just hike. But my advice for anybody that wants to go to Iceland is get there, spend like a day or two in Reykjavik, get the fuck out of Reykjavik, and then go do anything else. I mean, like, I think renting a car is probably a really good way to do it. I would also say I didn't bother renting. But I did like a really long, like several day long hike. And so I just took an Uber to the hiking location, which is like hundreds of miles of hikes. You know.
Are you ready, Jake?
Doors Mark. Yeah. Okay, play it.
All right. So I'm gonna load this in.
Mhm.
Actually, I need to move this up a bit.
Oh shit. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. I read.
And this cheese slicer is found on every Norwegian hotel lunch table to the traveler's delight and confusion.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more of the.
This is an average Norwegian. Displeased with his home country, he suffers from a national inferiority complex deep in his heart. And one, may I say,
Okay.
richly
Yeah.
deserved. But what happens when this Norwegian goes abroad? For example, to Paris.
No, I wanted to find him actually eating the food.
Oh yeah. So it's like a thing, yeah.
Yes, he fucking tears it up. In a bad way.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this isn't on here.
Yeah. Take your time finding it. I want to see it. I mean, I love John Cleese.
It's supposed to be right here. Where he's talking about to Norway, home of the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah, we can find it. Yeah.
Oh, that one's.
Is this maybe it?
In the Viking era, they were already using skis just like these. And over the centuries, the Norwegians have proved themselves able to think of little else.
What the fuck? That's the most insane thing I've ever seen. I want to make a pair of those. I love it. I love the little lights on the skis.
Oh, the skiing goes so far though. It's literally like the next 3 minutes of just ski stuff.
Is this Monty Python or just John Cleese?
I don't know. Okay.
What's going on? Jesus. This is so much of this.
It's gonna be skis. Son of a bitch.
I love the little motorcycle skis. Jesus.
I wish I was that good on skis while drunk.
Yeah.
Is a car just on skis? Oh, never mind.
Would have been great if it was. What the
Fair
fuck?
enough. Fair enough.
I like.
Only the important things.
Jesus
No.
Christ. Monty Python, man.
I really wanted the him talking about the food.
I can find it.
Where is Norway situated?
Norway?
Yes. You heard about it?
Norway?
I don't know.
Here, we're getting to it. It's gonna be in this.
The country.
Norway?
I don't know.
Here we go.
La Norvegia.
Most definitely leads. The part of the Norwegian cultural heritage that most definitely links back to the Viking era is their food. Only men with the courage of a lion could face specialities like these. Some of them taste and smell as though they were prepared in the Viking era itself and left to mature over 1,000 years. This one, for example, gravlax, cured salmon.
Jesus.
Yikes.
What it was cured of, we'll never know. Or this, lied codfish. Cod prepared in a special bath of washing soda. Or this, turfisk, a delicately fish-flavored baseball bat. The natives also boast of their cheeses. Pultost, Lakkelost, Geitvost, and Gummelost. As hard to translate as they are to eat. But in order to eat this one, the thrifty and economical Norwegians have invented a remarkable tool, the cheese slicer.
I love it.
Found on every Norwegian hotel lunch table to the traveler's delight and confusion.
They're just hacking into it.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. So
This is an average Norwegian.
I didn't like the. I rarely. What is happening to me?
You're not completely in the frame.
That's fine.
It's
Okay.
all good.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the food much in Iceland, and I'm really good at finding really good food no matter where I go. I mean, compare it to like Spain or something. God, Spanish food was so much better. You know, like pretty much universally. Although I will say I did have some bad food sometimes.
Yeah.
But the thing I've noticed about a lot of European countries is, I mean, well, I guess it's true here too. I'm just good at avoiding them. You know, there's as much good as there is bad, or as much bad as there's good. You know, like I mean, you can find some terrible examples of any food. You know, but anyway,
I usually didn't find too much bad food in Italy, to be honest.
yeah, I
I'm
had a
having
lot
her
of.
pop in so I can try something out.
Oh yeah, you're good. I had some. I did have some seriously good or some seriously bad coffee in Italy a few times.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you buy espresso from a vending machine in at a train station, in like a tiny little village on like a stop, I mean, you get what you pay for. I think I spent like €0.50 on the worst espresso of my life. God, it was. I mean, it was so bad.
All right, I'm gonna try something real quick.
But yeah, but I mean, Italy also has great coffee. I don't know. Okay, sleep. Are you going to sleep?
No.
Let's take a nap. What's happening?
I'm trying something out. If somebody hits join, it should join up. I'm trying this out. You have to hit !join. See if you can go on your Twitch and do it.
What does it do?
You do it. You'll get a car, and it'll do an automated race.
Oh. Let me see.
So type !join. And hopefully I've got it set up right, but if not, then all right. Because you're not logged into mine, right? Do you have a Twitch account?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Your Twitch account is our Twitch account, I guess.
Let's see.
So Energy Pulsar, if you're still here, then you can pop in and...
I don't have... Oh, I've been disabled. I got hacked.
You got hacked?
Yeah. Oh. That sucks. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Here, I'll try.
Okay.
Please stop.
That wasn't me.
Does that work? It did not. So I was hoping it would, because if you hit like, it allows multiple people to join in, and I don't know how to set this up. You have to look up, but I can
It's weird. Oh, it's just unsettling to look at.
Yeah, it didn't work. I was hoping it would. I have to figure out how to set it up. Well, shit. Oh well, c'est la vie. So what I was gonna do with that is, I was gonna try to make it to where anybody who pops into our show, if we're doing some kind of giveaway, $25 gift card, something like that, an AI controls your car. So it's kind of like rolling a dice, but you do have some buttons like jump, ! Jump, and your thing will jump. So it's a good way for like 8, 9, 10 people to go in, and you'll see all their little cars racing about, and the winner gets the gift card. It's like a great way to
You know what this reminds me of?
what's that?
The back like 10 years ago when Twitch started playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wonder if do you think Twitch is still playing Pokemon? Probably.
You're wondering if people are still?
Yeah, it's still a thing. I wonder. I remember it was it was like my favorite thing ever when they first did it. It was amazing.
Oh, that's all in caps. That's abrasive.
Nonsense, Brandon. Nonsense. Wow. I am just so sleepy.
You
Alright,
get that
Brandon,
way every
I
episode.
need you to punch me
No
in the face.
offense.
I need you to punch me in the face, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, do it. Come on.
I can't help you, Jake.
Brandon, come on. Let's do it.
Anyways, let's go ahead and pound this beer down, and then we'll get into the next beer.
I need you to...
Sorry, babe, it didn't work.
Oval.
We tried. We tried.
Oval. Another time. Oval.
I tried to get it working, and it wouldn't. You have to type exclamation point and join, but it didn't work. There's some way to set it up. I don't know if I need a code or if I need. It says I need a certain code to type in.
We can figure it out. Oh, God, I love him.
I mean, look at this. It says I need authorization token, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, man. I don't know.
Sorry, not exclamation point. Sorry, love. Yeah, so I tried. I'll figure it out. I messaged somebody, but they're kind of like a big deal. So I'm glad they shared me what it was, but they've got hundreds of thousands of followers. So the fact they even contacted me once was really nice.
Why don't we just kidnap them? Honestly,
Nah, he's a good guy. I wouldn't do that.
Why not? I mean, I feel like
He actually helped me out a lot with the show. I mean, anytime these things pop up,
think about how much more he'll help you out.
he taught me how to do all of these.
Think about how much more he'll help you out, help us out if we kidnap him. I'm not being
No.
unreasonable.
They should send you a text for the
I don't
code.
think I'm being unreasonable here.
There's no text for it. I looked in my emails, but there's no authorization number in there, so I don't know. They send you an email at some point, but
I feel like
I scoured the email and couldn't find an authorization code, so I don't know what it's supposed to be.
waterboarding. It's a great way to get what you want from people that you admire.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
I don't know. In fact, I don't
I
know.
like that he says, "Oh my God, GOG."
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
what
don't know.
mine does. Oh wells. No, you couldn't really see it, so it pops up a
No, I don't know. I think we should stealth with the racing game for the rest of the
so
night.
it pops up a
Because
authorization code over here. Authorization token. Ooh. Maybe that is save and restart.
I don't know. I think
All right, try exclamation join. Maybe that'll get it. I thought there was like a timer on it. But maybe not. I think you actually do need that authorization code.
yeah, let's just try it later. It's I want to have like some real conversation, you know?
Yeah.
I mean for realsies. Because yeah. All right. Let's
Well, I gave it an honest effort, you know.
yeah,
It's something
okay.
I was wanting to try out, and it's something that you can actually only do while you're live streaming. You can only do it live because you need somebody to type join for it to register on there. So you have to be streaming. So it's something that I'd have to try actually on stream.
Yeah, we should attempt it later. You know, I don't know. I want to use our gaming page for D&D and stream it. You know, because I'm going to go through all the effort.
We can do that.
If I'm going to go through all the effort for using the voices and having a projector, you know, I might as well. We might as well just stream it because it's hours of content, and I think people love watching people do stupid D&D stuff. Are we still in the narrator voice?
We are not.
Good.
Why?
I just didn't want to be.
I'm pretty sure we're not.
Oh, double check it.
I think after this next trip to Europe, I would like to do South Asia.
Yeah.
No, we're still in clear.
Good.
So clear sound is coming through. Do you want to be on the narrator?
No.
You've had your fill with
No more voices for tonight. Let's just focus on the conversation, you know? Because like otherwise, I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I'm just kidding.
So normally you'll have all of these people pop up.
Yeah. We can work.
Let's not brainstorm too much about it.
And you can even have like our little images and stuff pop up, which I think is great.
Shall we drink the Scotch cookie?
Yeah, I think that is the one that's next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So crack it open. You have your choice bottle openers.
Yeah, I've got one right here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So O'Fallon Brewing Company, St. Louis County, Maryland Heights, Missouri. Yeah, it says it's dark and flavorful stout, 5.9 ABV. It's probably pretty tasty. Let's try it.
At least it didn't explode.
Home run.
That's not what you call it.
That's a home run. It landed it.
When it lands in the hole, that's not a home run.
A home run. That's what I call it. I don't know what you call it. I think it's officially a home run. And yes, I'm not removing it.
Hey, you know, whatever tickles your pickle, Jake.
Floats my boat, I think would be more appropriate.
Or tickles your pickle.
I think
He's like, please don't hit that fucking button.
no. I gotta be honest. I feel like a much more terrifying, a much worse phrase or analogy or whatever would be pickles your tickle. It's like way scarier to me.
No, because something tickling your pickle.
What about
Pickle being a
pickle?
phallic
Yeah.
wiener.
Well, I don't. I feel like being tickled is way less menacing than being pickled. Being pickled would suck. It really would. I mean, it wouldn't.
There's a movie and a book called Perfume where a guy
He gets pickled.
he pickles people for their scents, for their smells.
Terrifying. I wasn't kidding about it. I really want to have a seven.
That was Kurt Cobain's favorite book.
I really want to have.
Cheers.
Yeah, well, Kurt Cobain's favorite musician was also Daniel Johnston, so his opinion is not.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
No, I
Did
actually.
you say what this was?
Yeah, it's an oatmeal cookie stout with Scotch.
Who makes it?
I already said that. O'Fallon Brewing.
Is there any more info on there?
Yeah,
Where are they from? ABV.
I said all that. Were you not paying attention?
I was not listening to you.
Well, maybe our viewers were.
Well, hopefully they were. I think
Yeah.
they probably were.
Yeah, I said all that shit. Yeah.
Do you like
so-
it more of like a wide shot like this, or do you like it a little bit more?
I like being zoomed in just a little. I think when we're just talking, you know. I mean, I think that looks maybe not so far, but yeah, about there looks good. Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, maybe not the whole time. Maybe we can change it up every now and then, but it's like I think it's good to have it just that you know.
Yeah. It's not just so us sitting so far back from the camera,
Right.
Because the other one we were like, way the hell back here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, super easy drinking. I don't think we've ever had any beer from O'Fallon on there. Not like that they have their own special.
Hotel.
Yeah, their own bottles. It says, "We love beer. We love beer," and it keeps saying that on there with a big O with a little swirly on there for O'Fallon Brewery, Dad's Cookie Company. So I'm guessing that's a collaboration with Dad's Cookie Company. Oatmeal Cookie Stout. Maryland Heights, Missouri. Malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors.
Mount beverage?
5.9%, 14 IBUs.
9%.
That's a little. I think that's a little
Okay.
too close.
Okay. Mhm.
I'm gonna back it just a
All right,
smidge.
so I want to talk a little bit more in depth about my trip because
Right.
I didn't really get started talking about it and we got derailed somehow.
Yes.
Um,
You mentioned a lot of places in Rome and Greece, and we
God.
talked about my advice with Greece.
I got that far.
You want
and then-
islands in Greece?
No.
You wanna deal with ferries or-
Wait. All right, so the plan is flying to Rome, right?
Okay.
I think immediately leave Rome for Naples, right? Because I'm going to be there on the 2nd. Easter's on the 9th.
Why
I don't
Naples?
want to spend, because I want to go to Naples.
Have you ever been in Naples?
Yeah, but I didn't stay long enough to do anything. And I want to go back and do some stuff. So Rome, and then immediately get the fuck out of Rome.
Right.
And then go to Naples, and then return to Rome to hang in Rome for like the 2-ish days, 2 or 3 days around Easter, right?
Right.
I want to be there the day after Easter, and I want to be there for Easter, right? Because those are both big days, right?
Right.
And
It's Semana Santa.
yeah, and I especially on Easter, the Pope gives a speech outside the Vatican, which I would love to see.
See the Pope with your own eyes.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems like fun, and I think I want to go to one of the Italian churches on Easter.
Right.
See what that's like. I really am gonna attempt to befriend nuns. I'm not kidding. But purely for fun.
Okay. I'm not kidding, but purely for fun.
Yeah, like I don't know. I have this idea of me like, just being friends with nuns. A couple of nuns. I don't know. I may be overselling this. I'm maybe lingering on that for a minute, but
at least you can do this, and if you see a nun and be like,
no, that's rude.
no nuns.
I just
none.
want. I just want to.
Are you gonna say that at some point? Even if you turn your back, you'd be like,
No.
no nuns, none.
No, I'm not doing that. I just want to like know what being a nun is like from a nun. Like I don't know.
They just love God
I'm
and
going way into
completely devout to Him, and
going way into detail about this. I just like
you're wondering. No, it could be a pure
my
curiosity
perfect-
thing, like that.
my perfect.
How would somebody give themselves completely over to something like that?
No, it's not that. My perfect 3 or 4 days in Holy Week in Rome. It's like the things I want to do. I want to go to the church. I want to see the Pope. I want to like maybe eat bread, and
You'll get lots of that there.
and then and I want to have a conversation with a nun about whatever nuns talk about. I don't care what we talk. I don't care what I talk about with this nun, and then I think besides that, I think I do want to get like maybe like blackout drunk.
I thought you were about to say bread again.
No, well, that actually I'm getting back to that. But I want to get blackout drunk on communion wine
Okay.
in the Vatican, and in the, but like respectfully, like
Respectfully.
I don't want to make a fool of myself. I do want to make a fool of myself. I don't want to offend people by making a fool of myself, and therein is the fine line. But and then I think I want to eat more bread, but then also with cheese this time. Specifically Parmesan.
That's a good goal.
And
Bread
then-
is a good goal.
And I want to gondola down the Tiber River.
Okay.
Oh, and I want to touch the Colosseum.
Have you not touched the Colosseum?
Nope.
Oh, get that touching in.
I'm just gonna.
There's
I'm just gonna be like boop.
No, there's pillars. There's all kind of stuff. There's stuff you
like-
can sit on. There's stuff you can.
I think I want to take a hammer and like chip off a little piece of it.
Don't do that, Jake.
Huh?
Don't do
Is that
that.
illegal?
Yes, and Alicia is
narcologist.
she was yes.
She would. I
Think
know.
about
she-
if everybody chipped away a piece of it. I mean,
Well,
the
they
reason
could-
it looks
they
like
couldn't all do that because it would be gone before too long.
yes,
and
that's kind of the point.
and so that makes it more exclusive. You know, there's only a limited amount of Coliseum chips to be out there.
That's why
And-
it's frowned upon. You know, whenever people grab little chips of mosaics and potteries and stuff like that.
Totally. No, it's a bad thing. It's bad for history. It's in bad taste. You shouldn't do it. I want to do it. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I just knew I would make Alicia cringe.
She
for
would
saying that.
cringe.
Yeah, I knew she would like swear no association to me. And yeah, I was just being silly. I'm not gonna break the Coliseum. Kind of want to though, but I'm not. Anyway, so that's my Easter in Rome plan, basically. And then I'm gonna go from Rome to Athens.
Where? I know. What? Athens.
Yeah.
So you're going to Athens.
Yeah.
Dude, Athens is massive. It's like overwhelmingly massive.
No.
Like you're infatuated with looking at yourself.
What? No.
That's all you're doing is you're looking at yourself at the computer.
Because I don't want to look that way. You know.
You're infatuated, Jake.
I'm not. I'm very easily distracted, Brandon.
I see
okay?
that. I see that.
That's like my core personality is easily distract. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Athens next, and someone commented.
Noah Morgan, tell Jake to do a backflip.
I need you to spin the camera, Brandon, so that it looks like I backflip.
I don't have that. That's not an ability of mine.
No? I need
No.
you to spin the camera. Okay. Actually, Noah, what you could do, and this is sort of the same thing. You just rotate your computer monitor quickly. Just spin it like quickly, or your phone, if that's what you're watching on. Just spin it quickly, and then I'll have done a backflip. You know.
If Jake's a real one, he'll do a backflip.
Like if you want me to do a backflip,
Jake couldn't
you
do a
can- You
backflip.
can make me do a backflip. by
Jake-
just rotating shit.
Jake couldn't do a backflip to save his life.
I could.
You couldn't, sir.
All right, Brandon, I need you to pick me up and backflip me. Come on, backflip me. Come on.
You're too heavy, Jake. I can't do that.
Brandon, you're like
You're a large
like a-
man, Jake.
a professional strong guy. Right?
Jake.
Yeah,
How do you like the beer, Jake?
he's good.
Please take that.
Sorry. It's pretty okay. It don't taste much cookie, but just a little.
I smell it more than anything.
I'm glad it's not overly sweet, but anyway, yeah. So then I'm gonna hang out in Greece, right?
Okay.
I'm probably only gonna be there about 3 or 4 days, and then go to Turkey for 3 or 4 days. I don't know exactly where I'm going in Turkey. I mean, obviously Istanbul, but probably.
But not Constantinople.
No, I'll go to both. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna take a train from Athens to Istanbul because it's a trainable distance, you know. Pretty kind of a straight shot across the
The Aegean?
there's a little land bridge.
Is there a land bridge?
The train looks cheap. Anyway, I was kind of thinking that.
You're cheap.
But I may opt to fly out of Athens if I think it'll be quicker, you know. But you know, generally, I mean, unless the distance is pretty serious. I mean, I'd rather just deal with a train than deal.
Tell Jake I love him.
Huh? Well, you tell Noah.
I've seen Jake do one before. Jake's never done a backflip in his life.
Back when I used to do
Trampoline.
backflips when no. Back when I was rock climbing in college, I could back then do a backflip just standing, and land on both feet. Because remember they had that cushiony.
I call bullshit.
Remember they had that pillowy floor there? We used to practice that all the time. Like,
so have you ever tried it like on the ground?
yeah, I did back then. Like I would do it on grass and stuff, but I haven't done one in years in that way. But no, so we did it. It was like, I don't remember their names, but like some of the soccer team would come to climb because they had to do an hour. They had to be able to show like an hour of gym time, whatever, every week or whatever, for class, and a lot of them would just come rock climb. You know, and which I loved rock climbing, but anyway, but those guys were like they were like those kinds of guys that were like over the top athletic, you know?
Right?
And you know they would show up there and like sometimes like some of those guys would be like, I bet I could do a backflip just standing up, you know, on level ground. And they got good at it, and because you can practice with very little risk of hurting yourself because you're on the cushiony ground, you know, and it is hard though because you have to like learn to commit to the flip, you know.
Right. Yeah, you have to not fear eating shit.
Yeah, right. Because if you hesitate, you're gonna fail. With that. But anyway, it's pretty cool.
There we go.
Why? Yeah. So, but I hadn't tried that shit in years. I don't know. I do miss working at the rock climbing gym. It was a fun, vibey hang, you know. If only it paid more than $10 an hour.
I was trying this, but you're so blacked out. Since you're not like facing it, it doesn't register that your jacket is there. The green screen's not perfect. There it goes. So it registers that you're there now. I was trying it. So the green screen worked better when we were when we actually had a physical green screen.
Mm-hmm.
So this is good for a filler.
Yeah. It's
Just kind of pull it in every once in a while, but
it's fun.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
So the rest of my Europe trip, I'm thinking when I'm in Turkey,
right.
I'm either gonna just stay in Turkey and then go back to Rome and fly back, or I think at this point in the trip I'll have like 5 days left. I may seriously, because the flight's only $70, I may seriously fly to Egypt and say hi to the pyramids.
Okay.
You know, hang out in Cairo for like 2 days and then go back. I don't know. I'm seriously considering though getting to Turkey and leaving.
Jake didn't say he loves me back.
I tell Noah I love him, Brandon.
Do you tell you tell him?
No, you tell him.
Jake.
No.
The lens is right there, Jake. You're looking at this screen over here.
I feel like it would have more effect. You say it. But say it from me, you know, from me to Noah. Brandon, tell Noah I love him.
Right.
Tell him. Dude, he's
Noah. Jake says he fucking hates you.
No, Brandon. Fix it.
Unless you say anything different, it's...
Fix it. No, tell him I love him. Fix it. Brandon.
Listen, Noah.
I will not do this for
Jake
you.
was like, hey, that guy, fucking Noah Morgan.
I will not do
Fuck that guy. I hope he doesn't come into the chat.
No, Brandon. Tell him I love him. Fix this.
Only
please.
you can fix this, Jake.
I will not do this for you, sir.
You don't care about him that much to look at the camera and tell him that you love him?
I do care. It's just your responsibility.
He's got a sad face there.
This is your responsibility. I need you to tell him I love him. Brandon,
it's weird because I don't feel conflicted about it.
You're about to get the bop with the tie, okay?
Jake.
You ready for the bop? I'm gonna give you the bop. Tell him I love him. Brennan, I will tap you angrily with this. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It's cool. I got a stabby one.
Oh, no, don't stab me. That's not fair.
Here, just put this on.
I love him. I will wear the hat the rest of the night.
You should actually use that to open up our next beer.
Okay.
You're gonna need 2 hands, Jake.
Why don't you hold the bottle for me so I can still lean? Yeah, ready?
Sombrero. It looks great. Little bottle opener.
A bottle.
All right, so we're drinking. Tell them, Jake.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Old Rasputin. Old Rasputin. North Coast Brewing Company. Old Rasputin is one of the first stouts I ever had. And to be honest, until today, I've only ever had the original Old Rasputin. I didn't know they made other stuff. Anyway, this is actually, it's pretty new, but anyway, so this is their Russian Imperial Stout, but aged in bourbon barrel.
Aged in what?
Bourbon barrels.
Bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. So, which is cool. I've like I said, I've never had anything besides their normal.
The normal stout, but anyway, it's still to this day one of my all-time favorite stouts. I've had hundreds of stouts, so I still love it. So, anyway, we got this nice phallic, that is, so, Jake, we got 2 options. We can mount these up as displays. Then they'll look great, right? You guys can see these. They're top handles. I've got lots of them for different breweries. Handles. We can do that, or we can basically buy bottle openers and just make all these tap handles. Tons of bottle openers. It could be extreme. They would not be hard to do. No, you guys right here. Just throw it on a bottle opener and, it's just the only thing is how do you store these, or whether they're both a display, functional, and, decorative. Cause this is a old Rasputin tap handle, so it's nice. I like it. Jokes, these guys. Yeah, they're good. Let's yeah, pour it up. But I've got lots of like tap handles. I've got a Saint Bernardus over here. There's one of my favorite Irish beers. So we got Snitix right here, which isn't this one's like, you don't see any. You have no right to give me the box, sir. Oh, it's the box, sir. I have not heard talking. I am Ale Cabal, and I'll be Bogan. Alright, so do we say where this is out of? North Never Zeta, which is funny because it took them a lot to actually kill old Rasputin. Oh yeah.
He lived through a lot.
They had to murder him with death.
Supposedly somewhere in Russia, his penis is in a,
It's a horse's penis. It really is.
It's so big that they thought it was a horse's penis.
It is. It's... Google old Rasputin's cock. Let's maybe switch it to incognito,
Yeah. It looks like this.
It's just like
yeah.
with exactly like that.
Jake, have you ever heard of Ruberosa?
The pirate?
No, he does have a piratey name. So it's a funny story. There was a guy named Ruberosa, and I think he was actually like Cuban or Dominican. Are you listening?
I am.
Okay, so he was a bit of a playboy. He was a bit of a gambler. He actually was part of the inspiration of James Bond, which you're a big James Bond fan. He was a gambler, sports car, super debonair. He hooked up with some of the like biggest A-listers. What, the Bolsha?
Nostrovia.
Yeah, Nostrovia.
No, we can't. It's controversial to say anything in Russian right now.
So he hooked up with the biggest names in Hollywood at the time, and he was kind of hopping Ruberosa.
What time period?
Marilyn Monroe.
So He hooked up
Audrey
with,
Hepburn, like around that time.
He hooked up with both of them.
He has a massive A list of people he hooked up with, but
John
so
F.
he
Kennedy?
was hopping from like the second richest woman in the world, and then he got married to her, and they had a massive dowry, and he got like a plane, and he got like horses and cash and all this, and he was
Horses?
cheating on her, right? He was cheating on her, and then he
What's his name?
Ruberosa. So he was cheating on her, and when they got divorced, he had kind of like a doubt, or like, what do they call it? A severance package.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, you know, equivalent of like $300,000 or $400,000 of today's money. The guy was legendary, and he was loved.
Yeah.
So
The race car driver.
all kinds of things.
Yeah.
He was just he was supposed to be like rumored to be a spy as well, and he was kind of like the inspiration for James Bond to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, there is rumors that his penis was so large, right, that he had an enormous penis, right? You listening?
I am.
This is where you tap out. They have this pepper shaker. You ever seen the oversized pepper shakers?
Mm-hmm.
Jake, the really big ones?
Yay.
You know what those are called? Ruberosas. Ruberosas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like oversized, massive pepper shakers named after this guy Schlong.
So, you know who really inspired James Bond?
There's multiple.
The biggest one was actually Christopher Lee.
Right.
You know?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. That guy had an interesting life.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He was actually he told them what it actually sounds like to get stabbed in the back. Whenever they were filming, he's like, "Oh, that's not the sound you make when you get stabbed in the back."
Yeah.
He's like, "I've actually heard he's like, "I've actually heard people get stabbed in the back, and that's not how it sounds." All right, I haven't tried this yet.
Me either.
So let's get to it, Jake. Yeah, we'll do the German. Ooh, what is our ABV?
11.6.
Oh, okay. This is going to be a boozy boy, barrel-aged old Rasputin. So they take old Rasputin already, which is a boozy boy, and they age it in bourbon barrels.
Grabbin?
This is what, 24?
Our Bond.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Independently since 1988, and it's got a wonderful picture of Rasputin. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Very interesting guy.
A swell motherfucker.
Huh?
He was a swell motherfucker.
He was a wild man.
No, he was honestly not.
Massive orgies. They tried to kill him multiple times, and he just kept on fucking ticking.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into the beer.
That's old Rasputin, all right. So, yeah,
The bourbon,
subtle,
yeah.
though. It's not bad.
Bourbon Baroos. We're gonna make you, Jake. Do you want to be Odin?
I'll be Odin. What do I sound like? I don't know. Okay, weird. Yeah, that's what I'm fine with it. I'll be Odin. Do you want to be?
Robot. Yes. I am.
You didn't like this one, right?
Tree beat this. Oh, the island doesn't.
Hello. Hello. Okay, alright. Kevin threw me off here like outside day, and I don't turn off to hear myself thing because it's so confusing to talk. There, you need to sing a song, and Diana doesn't. You just do the Hell 9000. And sorry, Dave, I'm afraid I can't do that. That? Yes. Actually, I'm gonna make
Bob. I am Mothership Bond. Who's Mothership? What does it do? What? You're still Bob.
How do I say mother? Oh, that's kind of cool though. No, be glad I have no son. But he played role. Hotel is once upon a time, long ago, holding Cameron. Anyways, there's a game called Pearl, where it's like, I'm sorry, you can't do that. That is forbidden. A visitor?
Hello. Hello. Wow. Make a cartoon
woman. Hello. Jake, the microphone hates that. Everybody listening hates that.
You did that to us, Brandon. You did that. Makes like an old man. Old man. Oh.
The voices are dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb.
So distracting. Hello. Hi. Hi.
Jake, how fucked up is this one? Where's it at?
What crazy are you?
Bowtie
Too much
Billy.
reverb.
Bowtie Billy?
Bowtie Billy.
So they don't hear it like we hear it.
I'm confused.
So they're only hearing one of these voices.
Me. Evil.
Okay, so this one's really messed up. Can you guess why?
Hello. Hello. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these. I don't know if I like any of these voices.
You don't get why this one's fucked up?
Nope.
Hi, my name is Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah.
Just genius. It's so fucked up.
I get it.
I get it. Dude, so fucking scary. This would be great for AI, for our AI thing. Mm-hmm. So like suddenly a troll pops up. You've come to my troll bridge. You must pay a toll. The price is your life. Nice.
Nice. Yeah. So I really want to use these for D&D and like have all the players have headphones. You know.
Only thing is they're gonna hear.
Well, they have headphones. So I'm imagining like over there. Will be...
They're gonna hear. See this? Hear myself. No matter what, you're gonna hear slight reverb of.
Yeah. But like, I'm thinking, what I'll do. Turn off the hear myself, please. Thank you, because I cannot talk if you do that. It's ruining it. Anyway, what I think I'm gonna do is they won't have any.
They don't have any different voices. Right? But I know as the DM. Right, mostly they can probably put in. But I don't have like some. Yeah, well, no, I don't want to do it both. I want to do it live for the sake of the people playing. But it's because D&D, a lot of times you have the voices are just like never done well, and like most of the time you have
The person trying to do like a different voice for like 9 different characters, and it's just always some version of bad British, you know? And it's like, it's dumb, you know? So I want to have like maybe like 3 different voices that I can use for some sort of narrator. You know, like I'll have a narration voice, I'll have a voice for like 3 NPCs.
The only thing is like they're not gonna be able to hear it. If they do, they'll only hear it as we're hearing it, which is very annoying. When you're hearing your voice just like second or like half a second later.
But what I'm imagining though is that I'll just
I'll just kind of talk quietly into the microphone, and they'll hear it through the speaker. You know, why not? And then or
hear through a speaker?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll just do a speaker, probably.
How will they?
they'll hear my voice amplified with the modified thing. I can get it to work, I promise you.
It sounds like a lot to do. It sounds like something we would have to do after the shed's built, because we currently don't have the table or the space for it currently.
I'm thinking in a couple of several weeks. You know, it'll work out. It'll work out, Brandon.
You know the one voice I didn't see on here.
Gorilla. Where's Monkey? Give me Monkey.
That's the one you want.
I love Monkey. My favorite.
Because it's just incoherent garbly goo.
I know. I love it.
That's kind
I like it. I like it.
Everybody's dancing.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom.
God damn, that's rough.
You gotta actually use a voice.
All right. I'm trying to find your maybe the.
Hello.
Can you actually hear voices through it?
That's funny.
This is probably like what they use on Night Owl. Yes. No, it's not. There it is. It's not Monkey, it's Calm.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
What does this one even sound like? Oh, I just kind of have like a deep voice. Wow. Wow, that's deep. Is this Sleepyhead?
It does kind of, if you like lean into the sleepy, it works. I don't fucking know. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like pretty tired. But I've been known to do that, you know?
Oh, I know what's been going on. You held up your hand and it's like been on you this whole time.
Oh.
Oops.
It's all good. It's you know, it's cool. That's what we get for. I'm trying to cover up the screen so you're not constantly looking at it, or I'm not constantly looking at it.
I can't look at the bright light really, you know. If that makes sense.
If that, I would believe that if you weren't actually looking at this.
I mean, we don't have to look. I mean, there's bright lights everywhere else. I'm looking in this direction. You know. I'm not necessarily looking there. I'm mostly looking here.
I don't know, man.
Should I move the 360 camera over here?
No, it's just
and have it where it can still look at both of us? Although it won't get the wide shot though. I kind of have to have it
The
there.
lights just.
We have to be illuminated properly.
Why
Look
don't
out.
we just do this in the dark? Oh, it is the L. Hello.
Howdy,
L.
what's going on?
Hello. 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 Don't laugh track me. I'm being serious, Brandon. Hello.
I know.
Hello. Stop. Delete that. I really.
I know.
Oh, what was I going on about, man? I forget. I don't know.
You were talking about your trip.
Oh yeah. I've got it.
Oh, I hate
Almost.
that it does that.
I have it almost. Don't do it. Don't do it, Brandon. Don't do it.
All I'm doing is getting rid of mine because it keeps every once in a while it'll go out of sync and it won't shoot both of them out.
Don't do that.
This?
Not that.
I wonder why it's not.
Brandon never knows.
Yeah, it kind of moved some. I don't know if I did some random clicks here and it, you know, fucked it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
No, don't do it. Don't.
Lord have
God
mercy, I'm about
damn
to
you.
bust.
I hate it so much. I really hate it. I really do.
I
I've
know.
always hated it.
9 times, Jake.
I will give you one more of the bop.
Ugh.
If I will give you another bop.
Whee!
Brandon. You
That's a
don't want me-
goddamn boozy
you don't wanna
boy.
get bopped.
Jake, that's a boozy boy.
Right. I would drink it.
Very good.
It is, but it do be boozy.
It's tasty. Wow. You want to open the orifice? The orifice?
Yes, the orifice.
Orifice.
The butthole.
No, that's not what orifice means. Who the fuck just texted me? Oh, it was E. Oh, E. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Man, I don't know. Stop. Don't.
Why? She loves Shrek.
Silly.
Shrek is great.
I've never liked Shrek.
You don't like Shrek. You've never liked Shrek, is what you're trying to tell
I
me.
really never liked it, actually.
What you're trying to tell me is you've never liked Shrek.
Even as a kid, and like that came out when I was like 12, and even as a kid, I just didn't like it. I don't know.
But it's Michael
I
Myers.
know people will judge me for this.
Yes, they
I
will.
know I fully expect to be judged for that statement, but seriously, I just never liked it. I don't know. Something about it.
I have no
Alright.
idea. That's weird,
Do
you
you want
know.
to read out the final beer?
Or do you want me to?
Sure. The last beer is
Why don't we say it in unison? 'Cause it would be creepy. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you a corn person?
Why are we both
Ha! No!
Sully? Yeah.
It's all-
Jake, why don't you want to be Sully with me?
Because.
Here, we'll be divers.
Don't be a diver.
No, you can't be a diver.
Give me the.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, cool.
I like it. I kind of like the little fishies in the background. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I'll say a little bit about this. Then you say a little bit about this, okay?
Okay.
Oh, look at me.
It looks great, Jake.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I need to.
Oh, where'd it go?
You want it back?
Yeah.
Because I need my hair to look particularly homeless to make this work. You
Hey,
know?
buddy, you got $1? Yeah.
Give it back.
I like that we
Yeah,
just rub our
see,
face
that's-
and it
I'm
gives it
assuming
to the
that-
next
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right.
you gotta go up a little higher. Yeah. Hey. And I'm like, oh, it's so fucking hot outside. Ugh.
God damn it.
I think this proves to me that I prefer myself.
With no beard.
Yeah. No. Love.
I'll take the crab.
Yeah. Yeah. That is kind of fun. I love these effects. Fuck off. The effects are kind of funny. Stop it. Damn you. Get off. Get off. No. Okay. So scary.
Okay, Jake. If you flail like that, it's gonna
It's so weird. You know, I think I like the donkey one.
I thought you didn't like the donkey one.
I like it because of how weird the face is. It's the,
Here, Jake. So like what's funny is you can kind of talk for a bit and it's you. And then when it's time for me, you can literally put your hands over your face and I'm like a different person.
okay, all right, let's do this. I'm going to talk about the beer in question that I just. Oops. I'm going to talk about the beer.
What beer?
The beer. This is Orifice.
Jesus Christ.
Orpheus brewing out of Atlanta. So the name of this beer is Room 1,000 Years Wide. Right. So it's a barley wine style aged in a single Scotch cask. cask, single malt Scotch cask. How fancy. It says on here not to look back, so I'm not gonna do that. Blah. I like the donkey.
You do like the donkey?
Yeah, it's basically the mouth can just be like, blah, like that. You know, it's just so. I also look at how my hair's still there.
It is. It works. Or do you like this one better? Really open your mouth and watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lizard me is the cool. Dude, I would be so fucking cool as a lizard in real life.
Would you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, you don't really like hot weather, so you being a lizard really wouldn't work because they only like the heat.
Really?
Yes. There's no cold lizards.
Well, until me.
You're the first cold lizard.
Cold lizard. But,
Hot-blooded, cold
the thing
loving
is- the
instead
thing
of
is,
cold-blooded,
most-
hot loving.
Most lizards prefer to be. They want the warmth, you know, because they're cold-blooded. But if they were cold-hearted and cold-blooded,
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
then they would prefer the cold. Or you just have a vampire lizard,
Okay.
you know, and then that would work, right? Vampire lizard.
You gotta really have it high up. Almost, yeah. Jesus, Jake. If you turn your head down, will they all fall off?
Yeah, they're starting to fall, and I don't want them to fall. Ooh, see how I balanced that one?
Ooh. What happens when you get too many? I feel like I've seen this on Brazzers before. I like the ones just hanging there. Jeez, that's what happens when you fill up. It just starts making a fucking chain. All right.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. All right.
Gimme.
You got none. All right. Okay, so we're gonna open this next beer. The story of Orpheus is a story of rebirth. First, his journey into and out of Hades, and finally, the transmigration of his soul into the body of a swan. We pay tribute to this rebirth with every beer we put into barrels, to be transformed by its time in the wood and reborn as something new. So, anyway, so Orpheus Brewing Company, they're one of my favorite Atlanta breweries. I feel like they really, really excel at sours, but they make a lot of stouts too. And I think historically the stouts I've had have been way over the top there. But I've had some that were fantastic. I really like these little limited run bottle series they've been doing in the last, we've been seeing these turn up in the last year.
Yeah.
And man, they've had some good stuff. We've got maybe 2 in there that are aging right now.
Do we?
Yeah.
Orpheus? Old ass
they're
Orpheus?
ones, yeah, old ones.
Okay.
We've got one of those at least a year old. It was the first when they first started releasing these. Anyway, so the Scotch barrel is Mortlock Scotch, an 04. 12.7% ABV is the beer. So this is made by Jeremiah McCleary. He's the guy that done did it. This was bottled April 28th, 2022. So it's 8 or 9 months old.
It's probably aged pretty well then.
Yeah, we're gonna try it.
I like this one because you can still see your face, so it's not completely like an abrasive kind of filter. So you can still drink.
Sorry.
Hey, do what you do.
You mean to open it with?
We've opened one with sombrero already. Yes.
Do you want to finish?
No, you open.
Let's do it together.
All right, if we're gonna do it together, here, we're gonna open it together. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have beer now.
This Was that one of your favorites?
It's honestly,
You know, honestly, I think this one is actually pretty good.
Ooh, I do like the snowman.
The reason I like that one is because it's kind of registering the eyes, but not in a weird way. Like, so it's seeing where you're looking, and if you open your mouth, it registers it. So
Yeah, the
little,
snowman is pretty effective. I mean, it actually.
I think the snowman is one of the better ones.
I think
to be
it
honest.
registers. I think it registers pretty well. Like it somehow feels a good deal more natural than a lot of the other ones. To me, I don't know.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
It's definitely better. So you can tell somebody put a lot of time into that one compared to like this one. Where it's just like two images with our faces and it's like tracked to our head, so it goes to where our head is.
I do like that it just kind of does this.
It's just
You
kind of
kinda make it
floating.
dance. All right.
I think that's probably your better.
What the fuck? Look at the mustache.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, that's insane.
And our googly eyes are everywhere. Okay, so pour this up, Jake.
This is what I normally like. Honestly, I feel like this is the best filter for me.
I know you like googly eyes, and it
I fucking love googly eyes,
And it-
Brandon. I fucking love them.
and look it tracks like, so if you move your head kind of violently, they'll swirl around in your. So if you stop moving all of a sudden. Yeah, so woo! What is our ABV on this? Jesus. 12.7. Artist Jeremiah McCleary. 2004 Multilock Scotch. Cheers.
I don't know why I did that.
Who knows why you do anything you do, Jake? But I think it's the googly eyes, really.
That's over the top.
Oh my God! If
Glorious.
Jake says that, and he fucking just drooled right now. If Jake said that,
Did not drool just now. You lie, sir. You saw the mustache squiggling away.
if Jake said that,
It's over the top. It's intense. Get me off Alien, goddamn you. Go back to googly eyes.
Cover your face up, then.
I demand googly eyes. I demand to be googled.
well, you know, if it's too strong, what's great about it, Jake, is like, look. So I'm looking at you, right? No, listen.
I'm listening.
So
Can I
look,
take the podcast that was in here?
I'm looking at you, right? So it's angled this way. So when I cover my face, when you're looking at me, it's pointing that way. So it looks like there's two different aliens talking. So if say something,
Okay.
and they're not seeing
Right,
your
right.
hand.
And
So I say,
okay,
so do
like
this.
I'm going to like start this conversation.
And then when
We'll
you're
talk
done
for a
with it,
moment.
do
Oh,
this.
yeah. I see,
So
I
try
see
it
how
out.
we're- I see-
Try it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
So like, but let me like
Say something and then do this.
let me like say something so that I can say something.
Yes.
And then give it to you.
Yes.
And so this is now me saying something. While I think of something to say. So what I think I'm gonna say is this beer is pretty good. It's a little bit. It's sweet. I don't normally like sweet stouts that much, but it's boozy, and I can kind of forgive it. And you sort of taste the age in there, like you can tell what age is into this beer. To me,
Right.
If that makes any kind of sense.
The microphone is so weird in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway,
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to try it for the first time, so we'll see.
God, you drinking is terrifying. What the- that face. Why are your lips so purple?
Boy, that's sweet, because it's like
Oh, it's the stash.
it's getting my mustache. Yeah.
Strong beer it is.
Right.
I feel like that's what all aliens sound like, to be honest. What do you think, Jake?
I think honestly, aliens probably
I do like this, actually.
they probably have like their own kind of like alien noises that they make. You know, they probably sound a lot like not
People from here, you know?
like I don't know. I look like I think
They probably
my
sound
alien
like
character looks like super stoned right now. I think it's the big eyes.
Was it? Yeah, that's not right.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Hello.
I don't know, man. I think it's
Oh.
I got nothing. I really have nothing. I mean, I have basically nothing. No.
I have nothing worth saying to add to the conversation. Not really. But I don't think that's a good alien voice. Seriously? No, I think what would be the closest alien voice was definitely no. Or Tiger Kong and Lolly Kong. That was my favorite. Not this either.
Right, give me Kong. Give me Kong. I demand it. Right. I think it would be Bob. Bob would be the alien voice. I like Bob.
I know. Let's both do
Alice. Alice. Yeah. Yeah. Or.
Alien Dawson? So we get. Yeah, anyway.
Maybe that's. I don't think that's alien voice. Alien voices are kind of hard. Okay, I thought they had. I'm telling you, Bob is the alien voice. Put him on Bob.
Even though there's an alien voice, it still sounds too computery.
Yes.
Jesus, Jake.
Hello. Did you die, Jake? Maybe not.
Hello? Yeah. That is our alien voice.
Put a baby. Give me baby. Put on a baby.
Alright. So
I'm making demands, goddammit.
this is a strong beer. I think more so it is a sweet beer. You have to have your face available, so if I swap it over to you, Jake, it's ready. Your face is covered. So we gotta drink some more of this. Let's cheer this again. Alright. So sweet.
My throat hurts. Well, yeah, it's sweet.
It's so sweet.
It's too sweet. I mean, it's okay. I'll drink it. I just wouldn't drink more than, like, how much I have in my glass right now of this.
I would. So yeah, we're like Orpheus. Here, hold on. We're like Orpheus. You know, you always make good beer. It is good, but boy, howdy, is this room 1,000 years wide? Great name. Barley wine style ale aged in a single Scotch cask.
The darker ales.
I don't know, man. It's so damn sweet.
It's pretty fucking sweet, yeah.
It's candy.
Mm-hmm. But it's like the thing that I generally don't like about sweet beers is they somehow taste like they're like I mean, who wants to drink like fucking grain flavored candy? 'Cause that's what it is. It's like bread candy. I don't want bread candy. Not really. I do like bread though. Oh my god. I can't wait to go to Europe and eat bread. I love bread.
Get you a cannoli?
Fuck cannolis.
You don't like cannolis?
Cannolis are okay.
In
but,
Italy?
like, they're far from the best of Italian desserts.
Pistachios on it?
Fuck pistachio.
Jesus.
What?
You're sounding like somebody who's never been to Italy before.
I've been to Italy before. I've been to Pistachio Land, and I've been to Cannoli World. It's.
So you don't like the pistachio cannolis. You don't like their coffee, is what you're telling me. So, it sounds to me, Jake, like you don't like Italy.
Give me back the face.
It sounds like you don't like Italy,
Give me
is
the
what you're
face.
saying.
Give me the
You
face.
don't deserve to be in Italy, sir.
Give me the face. Thank you. It's.
You can't say give me the face because it breaks the immersion, Jake.
Does it?
It breaks the immersion.
Does it, Brandon? Does
Yes.
It? No, stop. My face. It's mine. Okay, so what was I going on about? Right. Yeah. No, I do like Italy. Sometimes.
It says, she says, sounds like you don't like fresh food, sir.
I have better taste than you, Brandon, in food, I would say.
So Jake, no. You only eat certain things, right? Which makes you a very limited...
I'm not a picky eater. I'm just not gonna eat peanut butter for 4 days.
I don't eat peanut butter for 4 days.
Yes, you do. That's all you eat. You just eat peanut butter. You eat peanut butter like in the shower. Sometimes I'll go to take a shower and I'll be like, what is
You're full of shit.
Fuck, it's peanut butter. No, in the shower, I've seen it happen, and
You're full of shit.
It really does happen, and anyway, I basically the only thing that motivates me when I travel is food, generally.
You also said that
I eat
Italian
a lot
coffee
of
is
good-
trash.
No, I didn't say it was trash. I said I've had some.
You said
very bad-
American coffee is better.
I said I've had some very bad coffee in Italy, and I've had some good coffee in Italy, but I haven't had great coffee in Italy, and I think it's because I just haven't spent enough time in Italy, and so I can find great coffee in Nashville because I've been to 20 coffee shops in Nashville, and it's like one or two.
They make coffee that's
three-
tailored for Americans, right?
Well, no.
If an Italian came here, they'd be like, this is trash.
No. I think.
Yeah, you done goofed.
Give me the.
You done goofed, sir.
Sorry, it's still my turn. Fuck off! It's my face. The face is mine.
You done
no,
goofed, sir.
give me
You
the-
done
give me the-
goofed, sir.
The face is mine. It's mine. Mine. Okay. So. Okay. So yeah. So like. So listen, I've had coffee all over the world, and I worked as a barista for years. I have
Making American coffee.
hang on, Brandon. It's not hugely different, really. Most of the time, but and I'll also have I worked in where I first worked with coffee was working at one of the most Italian restaurants in the whole country.
Is that the reason why you don't like Italian coffee?
No, I just I do like Italian coffee, but I haven't had. I just don't think I've had great coffee in Italy yet. I'm sure it's out there. I just don't think it's extremely accessible to, to people that aren't locals. I think just like how it took me over a year to find great coffee in Nashville. I think in Italy it's probably the same way. Like, I'm just saying, it's like every cafe does not have fantastic coffee. Just because you have a nice espresso machine, it doesn't mean it's good. I mean, it's all a matter of. One thing you have to take care of a machine properly.
I think coffee at Living Waters is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But like, but anyway, like, if we're just talking espresso machines, for example, at every cafe in Italy, it's honestly probably it's less common in Italy for a cafe to take care of its espresso machine than it is here.
Right.
Seriously, and it's not like a grill where it tastes better if you just leave the char on there. That's not how espresso works.
Right.
Like really. Now I don't know. Largely it's about how the coffee is roasted, but like the quality of the espresso machine, I think, is probably better. It's probably more important. Like, it needs to be taken care of. It needs to be cleaned. I don't know. I've had some seriously bad espresso in Italy, and I had some stuff that was pretty darn good. Really though, mostly in Europe. Well, I got to where I really liked coffee in Spain, but like some of the absolute worst coffee I ever had was in Spain. But I spent enough time in Madrid that I started to find some damn good coffee shops. And I remember when I was in Berlin, one of the best, I had some extremely good coffee there. Best coffee I've ever had was definitely in Tokyo, by far. Beats everything I've had in the States. And in terms of like, I don't know. I also feel like coffee has whole different genres. Like, you can't really compare best espresso at one place to the best cold brew at another place, right?
Right.
Like, they're all in their own category. And Japan, I think in Japan I definitely had the best lattes I've ever had. Like, They were amazing, like truly insanely good. And also, I had great lattes in Paris. That was some of my favorites. But cold brew, which is really mostly I drink cold coffee. Doesn't have to be cold brew; it just has to be cold. That's mostly what I drink. And I think my favorites are all in America. Actually, the best cold brew I think I've ever had was in New York. I was at this fancy place, but holy shit, it was good. It had almost had like a fermented quality to the flavor that was just blew my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give you the corn. You're not corn.
But I'm way off screen now.
Yeah. Why are we talking as corn? Why are we talking corn? It makes no sense.
Why would we not talk as corn?
Is it dumb?
But Alien though.
Ah, yeah. Alien I like.
Do you like that one? I was wondering why I can't adjust the size of that. Are you okay, sir?
Sleepy. No, I have a headache. I've had a headache for the last few days.
Ah, because it's on video capture devices, capturing a window. Heard. So you go here.
I feel like shit.
Transform. Fit to screen. Ah, yes. Now we are good. Alright, so,
Kill him?
We'll do that.
Oh my god, back to normal. Thank God.
Back
Are we off
to
the
normal.
voice? Are we off the dumb voice?
No.
No. Undumbify us, please.
Undumbify.
Undumbify.
Ooh, what is the invader?
Hello.
Was your actual voice, so I actual voice use well. Hello. My name is Jake, and I'm a little bitch. Come here, Bob. Give me Bob. You want Bob?
Bob. I love it. I am Bob. Hi, my name is Steve. I make an awesome burger. Would you like one of my burgers? Okay.
Put us the normal voices and let's no longer voicify ourselves and don't.
We're back to normal.
Yeah, okay. Fucking Christ! What a. Those are fun though.
No,
I have
it's
fun
just-
playing around with those in moderation. It could be really cool.
Yeah, no, so I think they're great. I think it's something like I could probably
easy to,
hit one button and take us to Alien with an alien voice.
Yeah. They'd be good to pair them like that. And I think the danger is that it gets easy to spend 45 minutes
Doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, doing that. And like we miss out.
You would have to have a plan.
Yeah.
There'd have to be a
Well, we'd have to
purpose.
be like, so one thing you could do is you could voicify us to something that's clear sounding, but voicify
Well, they're
us
all-
and then change our us when we're reading like the description on a beer,
Right.
or something like that, and then that's it. Like don't linger there for the rest of the conversation.
So what you do is you do this, right?
Yeah,
And
you know,
then you do
and then apply it at the same time. Yeah. It'd be easy, but I mean, right? I don't know.
you do this, and then you do the fuck is it at?
Enough. Holy Christ. Okay, no, seriously. You see why in moderation this is fun, but I don't know. Sorry to anyone that had to endure that. Man, it is
Only bad thing is that that Snapchat filter thing is going away in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, shit.
There is other stuff that exists, and I'm researching it a bit. But the only thing is it basically creates images for us. So it'll be like VTuber kind of stuff. Like it would have me as a something and you as something, and I don't think it's something you can just dive into, kind of like the way this is. But honestly, with the absence of this, because hundreds of thousands of people use Snapchat, this Snapcam thing, that somebody else will come in and start creating these. So where there's an absence of it and a demand, somebody will come by and create it.
Naturally. Yeah.
So this one was a bit rough. It was good. And I see what you're trying to do here, and I'll show it off. I see what you're trying to do here. It was good. I'm gonna actually zoom in a bit. Let's maybe I'll have something in the middle here that lets us know that this is the spot that the camera zooms to.
It's like doing wiggles in here, you know?
Show it off, like Vanna White. Room 1,000 years wide. Yeah, so it is a good beer, but it is so fucking sweet that I literally would have probably ulcers from drinking this motherfucker. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it is a lot.
Honestly, beers age. When they age, they do get sweeter. Typically, the alcohols break down into sugars. You know.
You said this is how long? How old is this?
It's a year old, nearly. And 9
It's
months.
April 2022.
Yeah, 8 or 9 months, something like that.
So it would get sweeter. So it was barreled. Barrel was a 2004 Scotch barrel.
Yeah. So like generally, like I mean, alcohol breaks down into sugars, right?
Right.
So the more alcoholic something is, the more sweet it becomes eventually. I mean, that's not really accurate, but like kind of in beer, I think it holds true mostly.
Right.
But I mean, that said, if you age a bottle of whiskey for 10 additional years, it's not going to be that much different.
Right.
But anyway, well, it will be, but it won't be that much sweeter, you know? I don't know. I mean, there's somebody that knows science can explain this better than I can science explain.
Yeah.
My God. Well, Brandon.
Yes, it is getting about that time,
It's
Jake.
about that time.
I had fun. I liked showing off some of the new stuff I've done.
I had fun playing around with the new
I showed
shit, yeah,
some
for
of it
sure.
off. There's some of it I still have to work on, but a lot of the stuff you guys didn't see, it was kind of like behind the scenes stuff. Some of it's just like stuff like this that pops up. Eventually, as we have guests, I'll have, like let's say somebody pops in on the show and I want to show off their social media as well. I could edit this to where it'll mention who's the person in the middle. Not sure why it's located there, which I can just adjust it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's cool stuff. I mean, we'll be able to play around with some neato things there. Definitely. It's I can't wait to have the big green screen. Functional. And I have a friend that wants to come do green screen nonsense. It'll be fun.
Who's the I don't know why this is. Let's see, lower thirds. Maybe I just need to move it up. Yeah, there you go. Only thing is like, okay, cool, that one shows up, but does it throw off these? No, they look great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it so much. Yeah. Well, that's fucked actually. But
Well, no, I mean, what we would do is we would introduce ourselves. That would go away, and then I would bring in who the guest is, and I can type their information down here.
Right, yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to end it for the night. I want to thank all of you guys for popping in, hanging out with us. You've been awesome.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I like going over the new stuff. Next week
We're gonna collaborate on some more.
Yeah, well, we're gonna, next week we gotta have some good material for like nonsense to talk about.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind using while we have them. I thought that alien scene was actually pretty great, but we have to be both willing to, as we're talking, give up the camera.
Yeah, right,
so we have to do this to give up the camera to the next person, and it seems like an inclusive kind of, or like
it'll work better if we're on a subject rather than if we're just talking. Like if we're telling some sort of story.
From an alien's perspective.
Well, me like I tell this part of the story, you tell that part of the story.
Right.
Like a back and forth conversation, I don't think it's going to work quite as well.
I think it works. I think it works pretty well for a back and forth.
So it just doesn't get the moments like that. It wouldn't have got,
Right, where there's two people kind of
talking around about the same time.
Well, it won't show both of them, but it'll show you kind of talking and responding, and then you can, when you're waiting for my response, you can cover up your face and it'll zoom to me.
Yeah, it worked okay. I have a terrible headache.
Well, you have some medicine, right? I thought you do. I thought you got it for when you got your fucked up elbow.
Nope, they didn't give me any pain meds.
Oh. All right, guys, we're getting ready to end it for the night. I hope you guys had a great night. I want to tell you guys goodbye. Jake's going to do the same thing. We'll see you guys next week, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's your turn, Jake.
Next week, yes, this is where we will be. We'll be doing stuff here the way that we always do stuff here.
Yes.
We'll be talking about stuff in the way that we always talk about stuff. There's going to be lots of weird and lots of beer, but not necessarily in that order.
That is true. So I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to call it quits.